Hello there, Adam Bazalgette here, founder of SW Golf Academy. Today, some simple keys to help you compress the golf ball and improve your impact. Some simple drills and images. You can do it. I'll show you some nice ways to go about it. So put the golf ball up against something solid. I've chosen 2 tees, could be the side of your golf cart tire, etc., etc. And just take your setup and apply pressure to the golf ball. And you see how naturally the handle pushes forward. We don't want that, but a little bit. And you'll feel how this lead wrist tilts downward and forward. That tilts the sweet spot onto the ball. That is the essence of applying pressure. This is worthless in terms of really flighting the ball. That's the feeling you need to get. So quick look at the pros. The great Scotty Scheffler there, just unbelievable playing these last couple of years. Look at how the glove tilts down, the flattening of the lead hand, and he squeezes that wedge against the ball. It's just a pitch shot there. Look at Tiger Woods there. And if you compare address with impact, you see the glove is flattened, the shaft is leaning forward. You'll notice also the forward thrust of his lower body, and you can see that glove hand tilting underneath the lead hand as he goes through. Okay, fairly solid shot there with an 8-iron. Now, a couple of things. Certainly your grip makes a big difference. Not going to get into that here. You must have mobility, and it must be down in the fingers and wrapped over enough that you can easily tilt the face and bow your wrist. So you'll have to check that. Certainly backswing positions are important, but let's focus on impact a little bit. One final comment, we'll get to our drills. When you're tilting the face and applying pressure this way, you do not want to have a steep chopping angle of attack. You'll either dig a big hole or you'll have to bail out on it. So we want a very level look through impact, nice and level. Then you're in a position to do this. Okay, let's see what we can work out. So first suggestion, getting the feel. Put 2 tees in your lead hand, cover them up like you're making a grip, and as you make a slow motion move through the ball, no club, expose the tees. Could you see the tees this way? If you can do that, and anybody can, you're well on your way. Choke halfway up the grip. Get a good grip on there, and as you come through, start to feel the same thing. Start to tilt the knuckles under, and you are beginning to get the correct feel. Let's have a look from here. If you enjoy these videos, I hope you'll hit like or subscribe. Love to bring you more free content. Now, as you're working on this is a little 3/4 shot with an 8-iron. Take a short iron, overdo the feeling of tilting down the back of that glove and tilting the face towards the ground, as you see me doing there. Even if, as I'm doing here, you overcook it and hit some slightly low pull hooks. Tilt the loft off, get good at that. Now let's go out and fix that problem. So once you've worked on that, the next and final stage is you start to shift some weight. We're not talking about moving the head forward. You start to drive the handle forward. This not only helps compress the ball and hit the ball before the ground, but it offsets the closing of the face. It starts the ball relatively more to the right for the right-handed golfer. Let's have a look in slow motion, then a couple of final thoughts I think will help you glue it together. So notice some angle in the back of my glove, between the glove and forearm. Now watch as we get into the swing here. The start of the downswing's dynamic. You see weight transfer. You see the wrists load a little bit. And as we get into impact, the hands are driving past the ball. And look how much flatter the back of my glove is when I hit that than it was at address. And through we go. Number 1, obvious enough. Do it slowly and small enough. Do it at the house sometimes. Just one hand on the club. Hit some small shots till you're getting a feel for it. Then build up and go back to that if you're struggling. Number 2, and this is important, once you feel like you're getting good at this, you're starting to trap the ball, hit it lower, then you can go ahead and add a little bit of zest and zip if you like. In other words, I'm not just going to try to hold that angle. I'm going to feel like I can snap it with a little bit of pop. Same feeling, but adding a bit more snap to the golf club. That time I felt, even though I made a small finish, there was some pop at the end of the golf club. If that starts to turn into scooping and lack of compression, go back, get it right again on the small scale, then add some pop in when you're ready. Hope this helps you.